Welcome to an after-hours news report. We're kind of like your local news program, except with less actual journalism and fewer stories about old ladies who accidentally start apartment fires. Jesus Christ, Eleanor, who told you to put your Yoplait yogurt in the microwave? My name is Josh Feinblatt. In tonight's story, we'll discuss what's going on in the minds and bowels of every student at Syracuse University, the meal plans. Meal plans are something that are part of the vast majority of college campuses. Kids need to eat, and you can only survive off of Kraft Instant Easy Mac and Cheese for so long. However, most students have no clue how much each swipe costs them.
How much do you think you're paying for a meal swipe?
I think it's about $15 to $20 per meal swipe.
I would hope that it's not over $5.
I don't even want to know.
Way too much.
Probably like, I don't know, like $7.
And there's the issue. SU students have no clue what they're swiping into. Considering you go to a $60,000 a year school, you may not be surprised to find out that Syracuse University meal plans are outrageously overpriced. The university offers a variety of meal plans ranging from 5 meals to the most expensive 21-meal premium plan, which costs nearly $4,500 per semester, which is about $10 a meal. Last time I got a premium subscription, it was only $10 a month, and it actually satisfied me. At least I wasn't the one getting fucked. The price of the premium meal plan averages around $10 a meal swipe, but that is assuming that the student eats 3 meals a day, every day at a dining hall, uses 26 additional swipes, and another $675 of SU Super Plus money, or money that can only be specifically spent on food. In other words, if you plan on eating yourself into a diabetic coma, the premium meal plan is certainly for you. And that's the best deal on campus. The less swipes a week you put on your plan, the more expensive the plan is. One study last year found that students who had the 5-swipe meal plan, one of the least expensive on campus, were paying $19.10 per meal swipe. So you're paying $19 a meal, and they can't afford to have chicken tender day more than once a week at Ernie Davis? I know they've seen the lines. You know we like our damn tenders. Why you gotta make us wait until Thursday every single week? You know what? If I'm spending $19 for one meal, something better be lit on fire. And it better not be your Yoplait, Eleanor. I swear to God, Eleanor. Now, it's logical to think that the reason the food here is so expensive is because it's better. Well, it isn't. This year, the Princeton Review ranked Virginia Tech and Cornell in the top 5 best college foods. Now, a 10-swipe meal plan at Syracuse costs $3,000 per semester, while a 10-swipe meal plan at Virginia Tech costs about $1,700 per semester, and a 10-swipe meal plan at Cornell costs $2,600 a semester. And for the record, Syracuse wasn't ranked in the top 20. In fact, they weren't ranked in any of the lists, including USA Today, College Rank, and Business Insider. So SU is charging double for a lesser product. And that's like asking a hooker for an $80 blowjob, but instead she's an undercover cop, you lose your wife, job, and pension, and you paid $160 instead. Now you may ask yourself, if these meal plans are so expensive, why don't students just forego the meal plan altogether? They would certainly be saving money, but here's the catch. Every student living in residence halls on North and South Campus are required to purchase one of the 4 meal plans available to them. I haven't bought a book for one of my classes in 2 years, but you could be sure that I've had at least 14 swipes a week since the day I stepped on campus. Now, who's to say that SU isn't putting this revenue towards greater purposes like curing cancer or saving the beluga whale? It's possible, I suppose. But let me remind you of this. Only a few months ago, our university spent up to $6 million on a walkway called the Promenade. And while significant amounts of this money were raised for this project, protest groups calculate that every 4 feet of the Promenade, SU could have hired 1 adjunct professor. For every 25 feet, SU could have hired a psychiatric nurse practitioner to boost mental health services. And for just 104 feet, SU could have brought back parts of the Posse program that it cut in 2014. And for those of you that don't know, the Posse program was a scholarship program which provided disadvantaged students from Miami, Atlanta, and Los Angeles with full academic scholarships. So to recap, SU could have hired an adjunct professor, a nurse practitioner, and reinstated a scholarship program for lower income students for just 133 feet. Let me remind you that the Promenade is roughly 1,250 feet. So the next time you swipe into a dining hall, only to discover that the leftovers from last week have found their way into becoming a new flavor of pizza toppings, Think about why you or your parents are paying $15 for that chicken wing and bean sprout slice. My name is Josh Feinblatt, and this has been an After Hours News Report.